All right, here we have Hung Jury. There you go, Rock City News. Boom. There's the cover in full. All right. Here's the guys. Go. And all right. Go. Let's get in here a little bit. All right, let's show this for a second. All right. There you go. Let's go through this. My name is Keith Kessinger, and you're watching the Hollywood Rock City Show, the most in-depth documentary of the Sunset Strip in the late 80s and early 90s that you're ever gonna see. 2 hours. Try 20,000 hours so far. You could take a look at this. Let's get an overall look at the 2 pages. See the old school ads. Okay. Oh. To thank Greg from Desire for giving me these magazines, a box of magazines that I'm filming them, so stay tuned for more. There you go. See what's happening at the time. Just pause it if you want to look at it more closely. See the bands that were up and coming at the time. Go. Thrill Kill Cult. Lori's Leatherette. Stanley. There we go. So you could read it a little bit. Now I know bands are in here, or people from bands will look at these magazines. Mainly, what I was always wishing someone would do, film the whole thing, so I could see if I'm in the issue before I buy it off of eBay. I don't even know if I'm in it. Like 10 or 15 bucks or something like that at the time when I looked. I'm like, I can't just like spend money for I might not be in it. So here you go. Makes it easier to buy, I think. I believe Ruben Blue is selling these as well. Right. Slave to the Grind. Lisa and Linda Moore. Outlaw Blood. There's Adam Marsland. Intimate Acts, yeah. Damsel, Citadel. Adam Marsland Band. AMB. You've seen it, see it like that as well in these magazines. There you go. All right. I'm not sure who that is. Jim, I think, for some reason. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, what's this? Rock City News Awards, the second annual. There you go. Overall, boom. That's cool. All right, so best unsigned band, Back Alley Sally Swinging Thing. Cast your votes. Highest energy band, Imagine World Peace. It's the band I was in. Thank you. Most outrageous band, Glamour Punks. Wickedest band, Wicked Gypsy. Best heartthrob band, Bad Blood. Best all-girl band, Hardly Dangerous. Funnest band, Shake City. Coolest band, Liquor Sweet. Rockinest band, Vaudeville. Most intense band, Spiders. Best vocals, Lancia. That's Paul Lancia's voice. He can sing. Okay, best blues band, BB Chunking. That's like the only blues band though. See, that's the thing. Although he is great. Most humorous band, Hung Jury. That's the Cover Boys. Strangest band, Life, Sex, and Death. No Doubt. All right, so best Valley band, Cyclone Sound. Oh, so they're from the Valley. Okay, best sing-along band, City of Faith. Best older band, Freight Train Jane. That's Jamie St. James. Okay, so best muscular band, Cruella de Vil. Lash immediately crossed my mind. It's going, oh, what the hell? Okay, so most far out band, Trippin'. Yeah, obviously. See, deadest band, Died My Darling. Most original sound, Stickitty. That's a good, that's an actual good award to win, you know. Most original sound. Best songs, Spin Dizzy. Actually, they do have great songs. You guys gotta listen to Spin Dizzy, seriously. See, best Orange County band, Mud Jr. Closest to being found, Lost Boys. Okay, that was made up for that. Let's see here. Best Japanese band, Flying Tigers. Most macho band, Psycho Squad. Best dark band, Bratz. Best alternative band, Celebrity Skin. I don't know if I have to read all that, but I don't think I'm going to do that again. Let's not do that. I'll just show it. All right, here we go. We'll just show it. Oh, this is like the shit talking side. I just caught a couple of them in my peripheral. All right, so, okay, here we go. Overall, we got Kill. The boys are back in town. Here we go. Urban Blitz. Show and Tell. Hung Jury. Here's the interview. Boom. Good look at the boys here. There you go. Alright. These guys used to rent a room from Theodore, who had a little rehearsal room area that we rehearsed in, and he rented it out to a couple of bands, and this was one of them. So we know these guys. There you go. very nice guys. They were my age, so I was a young one, and so they were a young band. Although Imagine World Peace, the next guy was 1 year older. The next guy was 1 year older. That sort of thing. And, okay. You could pause it if you want to read it. And I've been doing, this is the second one I've done outside because my phone doesn't blur like it does inside on these words. So it's actually readable when you pause it. So it's like, oh, I got to do them all when it's not windy, and it's not. There you go. So you can read that. You can actually see these magazines. Not just the cover or like an article here and there on Facebook, but like you know, pause it. You can read this. So that was Liquors, or Legs Up, Liquor Sweet, Dark Angel, okay. Silent Scream, Fear of God, Ignorance. The Awful Truth, Mystery City, Virgin at the Central. Wow. Virgin. Ricky Rackman at the Central? That ended up being the Viper Room too, by the way. The Central is the same place. Alright, just... Okay. Just in case you don't know. So here we go again. Rock for the Children. And there you go. Marut. Life, Sex, and Death. Winter Kills. Don't Ask. Okay. Stanley right there. All right. This is the concerts that were happening. I'm not sure what year this is. I'll have to find that out, and I'll put it in the title so you'll see it there. So you already know when you click this, I guess. All right, so David Lee Roth, Cinderella. Well, I saw that concert, so that was in '88. So they must have did it again because this is definitely not '88. This is '90s. First of all, probably '91. Oh, Life, Sex, and Death again? Ads are back to back. Okay. Hooligan Stew. Skippy's Hot Heaven. Take a look at these guys. Skippy's Hot Heaven. Alright. Hooligan Stew. Life, Sex, and Death again. Louis the Lip. If it's not a lip production, it's a reproduction. Better recognize. All right, so there you go. Lunatic Fringe. All right. Here's a whole bunch of bands you can see. There's Roxanne, Bootleg, Jones Street, Spiders and Snakes. Well, so many really. BB Chungking and the Screaming Buddha. All right, so Tux Tantrum. What? Boza. Bozo Roke. Like, let's say Baroque, maybe. Boza Roke. Bozo. Oak. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Boza Q. Boza Q. I give you Boza Q. I think. All right, sorry guys. Let me know if what it is, if I'm wrong. All right, Ken Raven. All right, Playground X. And that's at the red light district. All right. Wise guy. Okay. I just realized this is 15 minutes long. I'm gonna go a little quicker. All right, so we got Bratz, Glamour Punks, Gregorian Punks, Fizzy Bangers, Chandelier. Let's take a look at these real quick. Never featured, I haven't featured them yet. So Chandelier, Gregorian Punks, boom. I featured these guys many times, and these guys too. Bad Apples. Smash Alley. The Brides. Tattooed Tears. All right, Lord Have Mercy. Now, I've talked about them before, but not much. I should talk about them more because I like that band. Let's see. This one too, actually. So there they are playing. I know about them from the CD, the Rockers from the Sunset Strip, Rock and Roll Rebels and the Sunset Strip. They're on it. I believe that's them. I gotta look at the name again. Right here, this is Anguish. Striker, let's go back to Striker. And Lord Have Mercy again, since I haven't focused on them much. Back to Striker. All right. There you go. Blackboard Jungle. It's the overall page. All right, we'll start with the side. Blackboard Jungle. All right. Hung Jury. Yep. Natasha. Shy Boy. Boeto. Cartoon. Wise Guy. Cartoon. Wow. I can't believe they're going to actually have cartoons play. How the hell? Alright. Cherise. Blue Max. Alright. Sanctuary Coming. Alright. Wanted. Here's a full page ad. Centerfold. Wanted centerfold. Now what? Bet you don't have a wanted centerfold. I do. I have 3 of these issues too. So I have 3 wanted centerfolds. Think about it. There you go. That's cool. All right. At Gazzari's. See, these are legendary places to me. I was very proud to play them when I was playing them. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. I read about this in the magazine for a decade. Spoiled Rotten. The new improved gods, Spoiled Rotten. Death Before Dishonor. Saddle Tramp. Que Sera. All right. Juvenile Delinquents. Okay, makers of the No Bozo Jam. Sorry, try to turn this page with one hand. Oh man. All right, here we go. Stormy weather. All right. Cruella de Vil. Body and Soul. Let's get Stormy weather closer. Stormy weather. Boom. Very cool. All right, so Fire. All right. Tomorrow's Child. I saw them in San Diego. I never did see them in LA when I was there. Saw them at Rio's. And I went to their after party at the hotel. Isn't that funny? All right. All right, so back from Hawaii, gone to Cabo, Cold Shot. So they must have played the Jazz Cellar. See you at the exposure. Okay. There it is, Cold Shot. They rock, actually. They're on that box set as well. Let's see here. Timothy Leary's band, Bangalore Choir, Body and Soul, Roxanne, the Comatones, Jimmy Rocket, the Dynamites, Little Gods. I remember them, Little Gods. Summer Blow Out Special. Okay. Okay, legs up. Oh, there we go. Overall. Okay, legs up. Liquor Sweet. Cruella de Vil. Wow. Ash did our jam, so that was cool at Ash in October. Asphalt Ballet, Spin Dizzy, River Dogs, Hardly Dangerous, Imagine World Peace. Also, I'm in this. Rude Awakening at the Johnny Jam. All right. There's Imagine World Peace. Theodore. And he did the jam as well. He played drums and sang. Spin. There you go. There he is again. Oh. Okay. Very cool. See, that takes me way back. And I used to look in these, it just feels the same because I haven't seen it in so long. It's not like I'm burnt out at looking at this issue. I don't remember it at all because I haven't seen it in 35 years. Let's see here. All right, so this is Circus, the Troubadour. Here you go. Jeff just passed away. Great guitar player. And here's the Brats. Glamour Punks. Yeah, very cool. Oh, Glamour Punks, Brats at the teaser. All right. So you see and get an idea of who is actually doing what and what bands actually played together all in one video. And these magazines tell the whole story too, you know, because then you got the soundboard. It really says where everyone was playing. Some of your favorite bands are just up and coming on the soundboard sometimes. All right, Spin Dizzy, Vaudeville. So Vaudeville, Spin Dizzy. Yeah, that's very cool. All right. Trippin' Lancia, Spiders, Black Bart at Jet Set. Wow. And there's Jim right there. Pirate Jim. Now, somebody told me that he passed away. Please, if you didn't, Jim, contact me. But that would be freaking terrible, because that guy was a very nice guy. And here's Shane right here. Yeah, I'm tripping too. Black Bar. Yeah, awesome keyboard player Jim was, this guy. He played with Back Alley Sally as well. So when you hear the keys on that, that's him. He's like a legendary keyboard figure actually in Hollywood, because there wasn't that many. And so, and he had that beer drinking vibe, you know, real personality wise, real likable. So he was like a legend. So everyone knew who he was. Trippin'. But Rock City News cordially inviting you to the summer of barbecue. So this is a barbecue. All right. So Bad Blood, Blackboard Jungle at the Whiskey, Shake City, Lunatic Fringe, Tribal Sex Cult at the No Bozo Jam. Wow. That's pretty cool. All right. So here we go. Boom. Let's get into these pictures. Okay. Louis at the soundboard, which I now found out it's a different guy. I was talking to Theodore about that, and he explained to me, no, those are two different people. Oh, I was so little I didn't even know. Let's see here. There's Adam. We did disco together. Tribute band. Boogie Night stuff. There you go. Tribal Sex Cult, Shake City. Lunatic Fringe. CC DeVille there. Bozo Jam. Boom. Alright. Here we go. God, this thing's almost 30 minutes long. Poor phone. I'm outside too, it's warm. Hopefully it doesn't cut off. Alright, so let's get to it. East meets West with Jet Boy at the Whiskey. Boom. 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 Sweating bullets. Cry Wolf, Roxanne. There's JJ, Boogie Nights. Speaking of, Hung Jury, Jones Street at the Roxy. Wow. There you go. Sean Crosby. I got Hung Jury's cassette with the Screaming in Blue on it. It's an awesome cassette, actually. Let's see here. It's green, if I'm not mistaken. Green. All right, so there you go. There's the review. You can read that. Cry Wolf, I saw in there. Wild Boys. Spin Dizzy. There you go. Let's go slower here. Boom. So you could read it. So just pause it. Florentine Gardens kicks with Back Alley Sally. Wow. Life, Sex, and Death. AWOL. AWOL. Very cool. Much more of this. Okay, there we go. I just don't want my phone to die. There you go. And this has no, well, it has one picture, so boom. Rick Dufay, the Aerosmith guy. See Night Ranger, Kicks, Back Alley Sally. Okay, I got all that. Wow. Trippin'. That was the ad for Pirate Jim keyboard player, because he was tripping, dog. No Bozo Jam, Exposure. That very cool. Yeah, Shane was a hell of a guitar player too, or is. I'm sure he still is. I forgot how to play guitar. Let's see here. There you go. LA Storm. Ah. Come on. Undercover. Linkage. Riff Raff. And here's Greg from Desire right there with the jacket right there. And he gave me this magazine that you're now looking at. Thank you. Very talented fella, could sing his ass off actually too. He play guitar really great too. Alright, there you go. So it's a side action. The original. Fault Line. Mirror Mirror. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Mirror Mirror. Alright. Desire. There you go. Alright, so Johnny Jam. Sam Man. There you go. Okay, Pleasure Pack. That takes me back. Actually, just that photo alone. Lunatic Fringe. Saddle Tramp. Charlemagne Plus. It says plus them. Wisdom. Lunatic Fringe again. There we go. Alright. Little Gypsy. Mad Rain. Wait. I'm sorry, because I was like, wait, that's the dude from Children. Okay, that's Children. Mad Rain. Boom. There you go. It's outside. I could barely see through my phone, but I could see that that was his face. I was like, no, 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 no. Something's wrong here. She-Rock. There you go. All right. What does that say? T-Bone. T-Bone. Sanctuary's coming. Acoustic night. Oh, that's an acoustic night. All right. Like Doug Weston's The Troubadour. The current guy just passed away. Here's the soundboard with everybody in it. Boom. We'll just show it. I cannot read that. We're getting a War and Peace. That's what's his name? From Russ from Steel Panther. And the Dawkins bass player singing. I was kind of skimming, trying to see if I could see through my phone. And there we go, right there. Where is it? I can show the places. Boom. All the way down. Oh, there's a Magical piece right there. How funny. Lindsay, Filthy Rocks, and Babylon AD. Wow. I knew every single one of those bands. Roxanne. Actually, I kind of do, though. I've been looking this stuff up for the entire time YouTube's been the thing. My first playlist was literally collecting all these bands when someone would upload it. So it's as old as YouTube. Classified. These are funny. So you might want to just look at those because they are funny. Pause it on some of them. You see like some of the bands that are known, they'll have an ad in here. This is how I got into Magical Piece. The last issue, if you look closely, I caught it with the corner of my eye as I was turning the page. It was a Magical Piece looking for a guitar player, and that's the ad that I answered. All right, so. Look at, first of all, what? Yeah. There's War and Peace right there. All right, so overall, zoom in. Truth or Dare, Flesh, Tainted Youth, The Troubadour. Boom. Rough Justice in Command, Imaginarius at the Roxy. It's a very imaginative name you got there. Kicks. Rough Justice I see highlighted. The Brats I see highlighted. Electric Love Hogs, Dumpster. War and Peace. Like I said, just pause it. Boom. All right. Stab at Stardom. That's funny. A tattoo. I don't know. Maggots. What is this? Cradle of Thorns. Okay. Cradle of Thorns. Okay, Tiana Creek. Let's get an overall. There we go. Tiana Creek at the teaser. Boom. Here's Tricks. Looking for a bassist. Wow. See? All right. Club Danger Zone at Spice. I don't remember that. Bad Angels, Dr. Whiskey, Rosie Coyote. Yeah, there you go. Jet Boy 10 Instruments, SF Dogs. All right, here's a Bozo jam right here. Okay, see who actually played on these and how many bands actually played. You could actually see, there it is, Magical Piece. That's me. All right, look at that. I'm not familiar with all the bands that played myself. Like I said, I haven't seen this. I mean, I thumbed through it a little bit when I first got it, but I intended to really look through it when I filmed it, and then I'll watch the video like you guys, and then I'll really get a hard look at it, because I can sit back and not have, my thumb is tired from holding this phone like this, and so forth. All right. But there you go. Let's get this Ben since it's a photo. Dies Isla. Sensor A. Boom, Sensor A. I'm trying to find, oh, there's a, oh, Kamikaze Crusader. I almost skipped that. Boom. If you don't know who that is, jeez, guys, come on. That's like a staple. Dancer. Zaris. Over here we got Lover's Lane. Aces and Eights. Cool. Down and Dirty. High Noon. I was listening to High Noon actually yesterday, I think. Jet Set. This club. Okay, there you go. Lancia and Tough. Wow. Clyde. Cool. And then the back, which is Hardly Dangerous. This was a 42-minute video, guys. It's gonna take forever to upload, but like I said, you got the whole issue, so you could see if you're in it, and then you know, that sort of thing. All right, Hardly Dangerous. I did guitar lesson videos and videos on them in general for the Hollywood Rock City show. My name is Keith Kessinger. I was in Imagine World Peace, Dirty Tricks, The X Idols, and S is for Space. All right, there you go.